Hi everyone, welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm DK.
I'm Rizzo.
And I'm Zero, and today in Anime Reaction, we watched the second episode of ReZero.
If you want to check out our reaction for ReZero, episode 2, be sure to hit that link in the description below.
And don't forget to comment and give us your feedback.
And if you really like what we're doing, go ahead and subscribe to Otaku Saga for more anime-related shenanigans.
Please support the official release.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled idiots.
Ding! So this time, apparently, last episode, SUBARU didn't put two and two together.
Yeah, he didn't realize that he was in a time loop, which is kind of strange.
This episode he did.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So he finally figured it out. And he definitely proved himself to be a badass.
That fight with Fell was pretty awesome.
Yeah, he used this table as an improvised weapon.
Beautifully. Beautifully. That was... that could be an early contender for fight scene of the year.
Maybe. But, and then we were also introduced to the red-haired knight guy.
Rein's? Yeah,
Reinhold.
And so, yeah, I'm sure he'll appear a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
So a couple of things that I wanted to point out that I don't think I actually pointed out in the reaction. A few times, SUBARU found out that something similar has already happened in that timeline. And that's kind of making me wondering how is that actually happening?
Hmm?
Like fate decides that the store owner's little kid is going to be saved by a broke guy very similar to SUBARU.
Yeah, I was kind of curious about that. Because, yeah.
Yeah, when it's during the scene where the shopkeeper's asking him if he wants to buy the apple, that's right after he arrives in the world, isn't it?
Yeah. But, so that scene, the shop owner says that his daughter was just found, lost and found, found by a guy very similar to SUBARU. And at first, when the scene popped up, I was like, is this one of those situations where he goes back in time, but...
You got that Pandora's box situation.
What?
Pandora? No, that's not right.
Paradox?
That one.
Got
the other Doctor Who themed thing.
Yeah,
Getting
so
Mike Tyson on.
he... that's what I was kind of concerned about. More time travel, kind of like the Time Turner from Harry Potter, where you travel back in time, but there's also the version of you that already went through the events.
Right,
That's what I thought, but that doesn't really make sense because he went back to that same moment where the shopkeeper was trying to sell him the apple.
Yeah, and I remember... pretty vividly, actually, that he says to the shopkeeper that I'm broke, he kicks him out, and then he goes on his misadventures with Stella, and that's when they helped out the shopkeeper's child.
Yeah.
So why would it portray a future event in the past like that? That's a good point.
Well, no, I think it was probably just somebody similar, like Zero was saying.
It's just one of those weird coincidences that makes me wonder exactly where SUBARU is in the reality.
Actually, a better question to ask, perhaps, based on that logic, would be where's fate going to place SUBARU from now on?
Yeah, it's just one of those odd things that,
Yeah.
If the opening's anything to go off of, fate is going to place SUBARU with a harem.
No, it won't.
It's going to drag him right back into the shit. It reminds me of that scene from the South Park movie where Kenny's floating up to heaven, he presses the button enter and says, access denied, and he goes down the hell.
Kind of.
Exactly that. I have that damn song stuck in my head.
But Subaru needs a knife.
A knife.
Like, seriously, dude.
A knife, a sword, something.
You need
A weapon.
something.
He needs a piece.
Maybe some armor so that he stops getting stabbed in the back all the time.
Nothing big, even just like leather, hardened leather armor. Something.
Anything.
Something. Besides a tracksuit.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that
That's established.
backstab.
And then you died. This is Dark Souls, the anime. Except the hero is more noobish looking. Well, except for that fight scene with Felt.
That was cool.
That was badass. But, okay, so I'm going from a little, I guess, time traveling thing to something a little less intellectual. I love how they spent the animation budget on Elsa licking her lips.
But they spent a lot of it. The other part of it was spent on Felt's teeth. Because that was a really well animated chomp.
I mean, all that lens flare, bringing in J.J. Abrams must have been expensive.
The shiny teeth in me.
But yeah, I just wanted to end it off with that.
Yeah, they do have a very fine eye for detail.
They do, yeah.
At certain points.
Yeah.
And Elsa has really, really big chest.
Duh. Sexy is dangerous.
Well, like in this, I don't think we've actually quite seen it.
Each one's like bigger than my head.
And that about does it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
See you next time.
Hi everyone, Otaku Saga here, and we really hope you enjoyed this episode of Anime Reaction.
Yeah, and if you have an idea for an anime that you'd like to see us watch, leave a comment down below.
If you really like what we do, feel free to subscribe to our channel and visit our website at www.otakusaga.com.
And
as always, thanks for watching.
I've got a lovely bunch of
Coconuts, there they are, standing in a row. Big ones, small ones, some as big as my head. Give them a twist, a flick of the wrist, is what the showman said.
Anybody who gets that reference.
10 internets to you.